Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer, Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, call 206-402-0100 and enter PIN number 161329#. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. And now, here's Dee.
That makes me giggle every time I hear Stephen say that. Hi, everybody that I love so much. I look forward to being with you on Sunday so much. And I've got some interesting stuff to bring forward for you from the channel today. First of all, I asked about the hurricanes. And like anything, a hurricane is an entity unto itself. Like anything, the majority of energy helps create that. And the core belief that they took me to behind the hurricanes is I do not have permission to love who I am, which extends into climate, extends into our country. The more divisiveness, the more hatred, the more judgment we are putting out toward each other creates the situation of a lack of love for ourselves and the country we live in. So again, please live love, be love, focus on love, vote love. Also, there's a lot of people leaving right now, in case you haven't noticed. A lot of people deciding to make their transition. I want to say to all of you that if there's anyone in your family with whom you are estranged in any way, the channel urges you to forgive, to move back into love, to reconnect with your family or friends whom you may be estranged with right now. Because at the end of everyone's lives, you will regret not doing that. So I share that with you. You want to be in a position at the end of your life and the end of all of your families and friends' lives. You want to be in harmony and peace and not regret. Okay, so I was watching a new program which I really highly recommend to all of you. Oh my God, what's the name of it now? Brilliant Minds, I think it is. It's, so far anyway, it's everything we teach and practice. And there was actually this quote on the show. Threw me off the couch to get a pen and write it down. A life lived forwards cannot be understood backwards. I mean, that's poetry if I've ever heard it. A life lived forwards cannot be understood backwards. So use your stories to understand what you have to redirect, and then move forward with your lives. Whatever excuse you are using why you, quote, can't, unquote, do anything, time to redirect that now, guys. Time to redirect that now. I am always joyfully moving forward in the creation successfully of my life and who I am. Okay, just want to urge you all again to vote, do your part, use your voice, and vote for love. Whomever you think exhibits kindness, understanding, acceptance, love, vote that. And don't be surprised if there is going to be some drama around the vote, and things have to be worked out. Your job is to stay focused on what you want with love, and just keep directing that. Please don't get all up in the fear. It will create the opposite of the love and peace and acceptance we want in this world. Okay. Can I? Yes, I can. Going to the calls. Kathy in Kentucky, you're on.
Good morning, Dee.
Good morning, baby.
I would like the channel to give me some help and advice in the area that I have been having physical problems of one sort or another since the middle of June. And they keep being different things. And I've got one now where there's a spot on my left forefoot with a problem.
We're going to a core belief. Yes, this page here. I'm scared to death to be here. And that represents your age and getting older.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, in a way, it does.
Okay. So when I say you're focused on the expectation and the belief that your body has to break down as you get older, I get a yes.
Oh.
We're inundated. Let me tell you guys, when the commercials come on, mute them. If you don't mute them, stay conscious and go, thanks for sharing, but I'm in perfect health. Okay? We're being hypnotized. I've talked about this a lot. We're being hypnotized into being sick. They show us happy families with beautiful little doggies running around while they tell you how you're going to die and what pill you have to take. Your brain goes, oh, sickness equals happiness. You've got to be conscious about this stuff. Is there anything higher? No. You just start training you to focus on your health. And that as I age, the healthier I get. Every day in every way, I'm aging better and better and healthier and wealthier and wealthier. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Everybody needed that one, Kathy.
Thank you so much.
You bet, sweet thing. Let me get you off here. There you go. Okay. We're going to Carmen in Puerto Rico. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Dee. Hi.
How are you, baby cakes?
I'm fine.
Good. What's your question?
I would like to have or to create proof that I am doing right in my way to change my life, because it's my first time as Carmen, as me, that I am alone and I don't believe in a human form God anymore.
Okay,
So
Carmen, the reason you're alone is because, one, you used everybody else in your life as reasons why you could not do something. And this is your great opportunity to be the powerful God of you and create what you want. When I say you are consciously creating what you want, it goes to no. So you tell me, do you direct your energy every day? Today I am beautiful health. Today I know my purpose in this world. Today I am creating more than enough money in every moment. Today I have beautiful, wonderful, understanding, supportive relationships in my life. Are you doing that?
Well, almost every day. To be honest, almost every day.
Okay, well, I get a no. So you're falling out somewhere. Tell me exactly the words you use.
Well, I use some of the affirmations and the redirection of energy that you told us.
Okay, tell me. What are you saying? What are you directing?
For example, I allow myself to believe that I am the creator of my life.
Okay.
I allow myself to love me, to accept me. I use the money I allow me to give the money I have with love, for example.
Okay. Where you're falling out is the word allow. This is really interesting, guys. So, because that all sounded very positive. But when I say the word allow to you, Carmen, is a negative, because you were never allowed to really be who you were growing up. You weren't. So allow, I want you to take the word allow out and just say, I am. I am creating this. I am creating that. It feels like love. That's what my focus is on. That was really interesting. So do you understand to take the word allow out of your directions?
Okay.
Okay.
And
celebrate the fact that you get to create you now, and you don't have other people holding you back. You don't have those excuses anymore. You get to fly.
I'm happy for that.
Yeah, I know you are. I know you're happy for it, and you're used to using them as reasons why you can't. Now use the fact that they have transitioned as the reason that you can. Okay, baby? That's it. You start doing that and let me know how things turn around. Okay? Because they will. All right. Thank you. It's lovely to hear from you again.
Thank you.
Boy, the switchboard is really slow today. Eileen in Brooklyn, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, babe.
Did you make it to Orlando?
No, they canceled it.
Yeah, I figured.
They canceled I think it was very smart of them. Half of the attendees would not have come, I don't think. So,
yeah.
Fortunately, Orlando wasn't hit hard, so they probably could have continued with it, but I think the attendance would have been horrible.
Yeah, of course.
So
I kept thinking about you all week.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept my eye on it. If I thought I was going to be in danger in any way, I would not have gone.
Yeah. Okay.
But thank you.
So,
thank you for your good thoughts. What can I do for you?
There's still confusion around, this cutoff with my sister, and it's been 7 years. I mean, we've had a lifetime of on and off. And I did have a reading done of really a trusted empath who said that my work with her is done. Because I've tried calling, I've tried texting, she will not answer.
I get a yes on that, and you're still in judgment of her for not doing that. Let go, know it's complete, and just love her.
Yeah, well, it's in process. And I'm glad you agree, because I really have been focused a lot on that. And you've been talking about people leaving. There's just one quick question.
Uh-huh.
There's a woman who is like my soul sister. She's going through some kind of a diagnosis. She will not share it with me. And so I know I can pray anyway, and I've been doing that. But it's kind of sad that she won't share it.
Well, that's interesting, Eileen, because you see, she won't connect with you. Your sister won't connect with you. I want you to see the through line there. So I am inviting you to start directing your energy, that all energy connects with you.
Okay.
Okay. Now, to answer, when I say her soul has decided to stay or leave, I get a no. She's in fear right now and doesn't want to, what I'm getting, doesn't want to propel that fear onto other people. She's got to deal with it first. But as far as our work and what you can shift in you, it's that all energy connects with you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, thank you.
You bet. Thank you, sweetheart. Boy, and isn't that a big one for all of us? All energy connects with me in every way. Everybody claim it right now. We be going to Deborah in Missouri. Hi, you're on.
Hi, Dee. I want to thank you from my whole heart for letting me know that was my mom that was coming at night and wanted to love me. It's been so amazing. I just love it when she comes.
Awesome, Deborah. That's great. That's great, honey. Thank you.
And what's going on, it's been going on for quite a while, is my right hand on my knuckles and between my fingers have redness, and then on my left hand between my fingers. And then my finger, not my little finger on my right hand, but my next finger, has swelled up. And
yeah,
the
you
redness,
got, what I'm getting, Deborah, is you've got some kind of infection there.
Okay.
So some kind of infection's not the highest word, but it will take you where you need to have a doctor check it out. Energetically, sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, please. Any movie that pops in.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Okay. So energetically, what's behind it is you keep believing that your manifestation is later, later, later. It's going to come over the rainbow, but you can't have it now. Okay? So I am creating and receiving everything now. And the channel wants you to get that checked by a doctor. Okay. Okay. All right, okay, you're going to follow through on that?
The doctor?
Yeah.
Well, yes and no, because when I go into a doctor's office, I get really nervous. And then it seems like my blood pressure maybe goes up, and then otherwise I'm okay. But when I go into doctor's office, there's some reason I get nervous and scared.
Okay, so that goes back to around 3 years old with your mom. So what happened that made doctors scary back then? Either that happened to you or your mom, or you witnessed, or...
it was either at 2 or 3, my mother lost her baby, and her name was Rhonda Jo.
Okay. And
she got hit by a car.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And in your little brain, you said, see, doctors can't save me. Doctors don't save people. And we know that there are very good things that doctors do. Right now, I would start doing my own work. God, I'm in the channel. What did we get to about what your hands were about energetically?
What was it? I forgot. What's that? Manifestation is coming, doesn't come right away.
Right. So, I would, well, they said they already gave you the positive of what to claim. That my manifestation is happening right now in this moment within me. It's done. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And still see the doctor, please. All righty. That's the best I can do, Deborah. You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness. Pat in Connecticut, you're on.
Hey, Dee. This is sort of a two-part question. Because of finances, I will be out of work possibly up to 4 months. I have a meniscus torn at the root, and dog walking is more than a third of my income. The first question is, I've been told repeatedly, because of where I live, that it's been recommended I get a dash cam for insurance purposes. There's so much gangs stealing cars and running around, and unbelievable amount of accidents. I don't want to be in a place of fear. I pray every day when I get my car. But a number of people have said, absolutely. Can you tell me?
Okay, so Pat, I want to tie everything together for you. So it's really dangerous to even drive around here. It's really dangerous, so you better get a dash cam. So subconsciously, your brain's going, well, dude, you shouldn't get out and walk. That's even more dangerous. And then your body creates a reason why you can't get out and walk, sweetheart. Do you understand?
I have to say, this is a meniscus that, was over a year ago that I healed, and through a few circumstances.
Yes, and the channel is offering to you the fear behind why you created the meniscus.
Okay.
So they can fix the meniscus, and that's not going to fix your belief system that invited it in.
Well, when it's factual, and you do pray and you do think positive, you also have to consider the facts, don't you, of the situation?
Absolutely.
So don't you also need to, besides praying every day and protection, don't you need to consider, do I need to do something else about protecting myself? Which would be the...
Well, you see, a lot of what you're saying, person I love, is all based in fear.
Okay.
I'm fearing the world. I'm fearing I'm not safe. I'm fearing that someone will harm me or disrespect me in some way.
Yeah.
And what happens then is subconsciously our body goes, okay, I'll create something to help you stay at home and stay safer. But that's not what you want to create, Pat. You want to create a healthy, happy, vibrant body and a spirit that absolutely knows she is safe and secure in this world and always taken care of.
Yeah. Do you see me being able to function with a brace on my leg? I have a few options, and that would be the most fantastic
Pat,
one.
It doesn't really matter what I see. Do you see it?
Oh,
As
yes.
you believe it's delivered to you.
I'm very excited about that. I've yet to meet with my doctor.
Then move forward with that.
So if you're in fear, you bring that energy, meaning someone said, well, if you have a dash cam, aren't you bringing in that negative energy? And I said, yeah, I'm confused about that.
Well, don't be. Whatever you fear, you attract.
Yeah.
Whatever you worry about, you create more of. Worry is a negative prayer. You are praying for what you don't want because it makes your brain focus on what you don't want.
Well, what about the herbs that I'm using for my leg that's doing profound help? And I'd love to share this with if you're interested.
That's great, and they want you to understand that you believe that those herbs are helping you. So they are.
Right.
If a doctor gives you the medicine and you say, well, this shit isn't going to help me at all, I'll take it because he told me to, then your body is not going to help you heal with that medicine.
Yes, I
Do
agree.
your own work, Pat. Focus only on the positive. All right, baby?
Right. Okay, thank you. Blessings.
You bet. That, again, helped a lot of people. You got to be conscious, guys. You know this stuff. You got to live it. Terry in Massachusetts, you're on. Terry, are you there? Okay, I got to move on. I'm sorry. Claire, hold on. Claire in Nebraska, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, babe.
So my pendulum has been giving me pretty strange results lately, so I just like to ask the channel why.
Because a lot of times when you use your pendulum, you're not in balance. Do you always test? I'm balanced, I'm switched?
Yeah, but I usually do that after I ask my question.
Oh, well, no. No, because if you're out of balance, you will test incorrectly. So, you know, the quickest way to balance yourself is tap over your ears, find the indentation right underneath your Adam's apple, and tap 3 times as you exhale. Make a fist with your fingers facing toward you. On the count of 3, you bring them toward your face and pop your fingers open. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I do that every time before I test.
Okay. Then something that you're testing is so important or such a big deal that it's throwing you out of balance. And that happens a lot when you test about your health, or like I have to be really vigilant when I'm testing for my daughter or my grandson, because you see, we want the answers to be positive. And so sometimes we go out of balance. But that's your answer.
Okay.
And if you ever get an answer where you feel within you, oh, wait, no, something's wrong here, you're probably out of balance. So you can also direct your heart to open, front and back, merge with your whole brain, direct your chakras to be open, balanced, happy, spinning in the right direction, direct your hara line to be straight, strong, and through the ID point so you stay in your knowing. That will bring you into balance also.
Okay. Does that apply to blind testing as well?
What do you mean blind testing?
Like you write the question, or you write yes or no on a piece of paper, and you say you hold your pendulum over it and you say, this is the answer to my question. I guess it's a way of trying to be unbiased.
Well, I really don't buy into that, Claire, because you shouldn't ever start testing until you're unbiased. If you're biased, you're going to sway the answer. I also direct myself, I only want the highest answer and the highest understanding. Don't want the answer I want the highest answer and understanding. So you have established with your pendulum a yes and a no, right?
Yes.
Okay. So make the statement in the positive and test it, whether it's yes or no.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep, you bet. You know, I should just do an online, I'll think about that, an online pendulum thing. Diana in New York, you're on.
Hey, Dee, I just wanted to share that I've been using the balance of masculine and feminine for a while now, and it's really making quite a remarkable difference.
Awesome. I have found the same thing, Diana. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah.
Yeah. And
my days go so much easier when I do that. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Well, and I had an awareness because in my claim I had a visual of more the masculine and feminine and bringing more male, female, traditional beliefs in balance. And then it really hit me actually just today that it's the balance of, everything, heaven and earth and light
all
and dark
energy.
And
yeah.
all energy, and that then segued to the open heart feeling is perfect balance, and why that's where the manifestation occurs. And I had not pulled all that together, and I think it's
great.
because I've been claiming that. So I just very, very powerful. Very, very powerful.
Thank you. And when you are the vibration of love, you are in the balance of masculine, feminine energy. All of us especially in this community, are reaching that goal soon.
And if I have a question today, I was thinking I often direct my day in like the twilight time before I get out of bed.
Yep.
And I don't speak it out loud. And I just wondered, is there something, as I think about that, I've always just repeated in my head.
Yep, that's what I do.
Okay, so I was like, is there more power one way or the other, or
no.
Does it matter? And I guess I'm hearing no.
If you speak it out loud or direct it quietly, no. It doesn't matter. What matters is that your heart is open and you're in love when you're directing.
Yeah, I am. I definitely am.
Oh, yeah, I get a yes.
Why can't I say it out loud, or why am I afraid to get caught? Like, it just kind of brings up some other stuff, and I'm thinking, I feel good about it, but I was curious if the channel had any insights on speaking it out loud versus quiet in the head. But
well, at some time in your life with your mom, I'm hearing, at a very young age, you were taught that you shouldn't speak your truth.
True.
Okay. And that's that reminiscent feeling that you're feeling. I am the powerful God of me who gives me permission to always speak my truth and be heard.
Beautiful.
And you can add through love. Okay?
I will. Thank you.
Yeah. Replace Mommy's teaching with your own now. That's what we're here for. Lynn in Los Angeles. What's up, baby cakes?
Hi, Dee Dee. I knew I was next. I grabbed my my notebook to write anything down. I have my pendulum. I'm doing all right. To be honest with you, it's been pretty rough. I was diagnosed with having vestibular migraine, which is usually like episodes of stuff, but for me right now it's kind of been chronic, and I've never had a headache in my life, like maybe a couple of times. It's not the kind of migraine where there's pain in my head. It's the kind where there's dizziness, imbalance, visual stuff, and
okay, so let me give you the energetic cause behind
Thank
that.
you.
Sheet, book, song. Give me a movie, please. Any movie that pops in.
E.T. pops in.
Okay. Open your heart.
Okay.
Highest, most correct, most complete. Are you testing with me?
I'm just writing that down. I'm going to test right now. Yeah, I get a big yes on that.
Okay. So, Lynn, you were taught to survive by being in fight or flight.
Yeah.
And always going back to your mind. I want you to consciously go to your heart, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay?
And I started working with an endocrinologist who has had a lot of success with this kind of migraine and otherwise with balancing my hormones.
Yeah.
And I had a few tests done. I see him on Wednesday for all of that.
He can help you. And he will help you more if you do your own work first.
Right. Okay.
So be conscious before you see him and every day and throughout the day. I am directing my heart to open front and back and merge with my whole brain.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
And is there anything else I can do? I mean, the ENT didn't put me on any medication. He started me on some supplements. I'm on like an elimination diet where I was apparently eating a lot of foods that can trigger stuff like that. So it's been about 6 weeks, but it takes about 6 to 10 approximately to start feeling better, and I increased my antidepressant a little bit that he says will help.
Okay, and all this, they keep saying, Lynn, goes back to you loving yourself, keeping your heart open toward yourself.
Okay.
That makes sense to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I feel like my heart is open to others. It's almost like
Honey, you're always, as long as I've known you from acting school, what's Lynn doing wrong? How much weight does she need to lose?
Yeah.
You know, why doesn't she choose men who are better to her? It's so much about your self-love, honey. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting my big yes, and I feel that, yeah.
Good. All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
love you.
And
Thank you so much.
helped everybody. My goodness. Okay. Nancy in Pennsylvania, you're on.
Thank you, Dee. How are you doing?
I'm fabulous. Thank you.
Well, tomorrow I'm 77, and
Woohoo!
I say 77 going on 17, and I'm like that when I'm with people. When I get alone, I really wonder why my body, like every day, is falling apart. I can just feel my knees,
I get a no on that. In your perception, I get a yes. In reality, I get a no. So let me ask you, Nancy, are you daily directing a strong body and a healthy body and a vital body? Are you directing that every day with love?
I am saying I love me. I am saying I love my muscles. I love my bones. I love me. And part of me, yeah.
All right, hold on. We're going to a core belief now. This page. Here. I'm scared to death to go. Okay. And to go is suggesting, the channel says, that consciously or subconsciously, Nance, you're focused on death.
Right.
You're focused on getting to the end.
Right.
Okay. I want you to start saying every day in every way, I'm getting better and better and healthier and healthier and wealthier. And I am vital till I decide I want to transition.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about going to my dream island, Easter Island, and like, just be in nature. Just be in nature, not do anything. And if I feel like can't go on, just jump into the volcano. That would be heaven for me.
Well, anytime you're in nature, Nancy, it's healing. Anytime you're in nature. So really, you've come a long way, baby. Just really consciously make sure that you pull your focus back to the positive and self-love again. We're back to self-love. All right, baby? Thank you for calling in. It's great to hear from you again.
Thank you.
All righty. Gosh, I think I have time for one more. I think this is Judith in Oxnard. Hi, you're on.
Hey, Dee, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Why is that voice so down? What's your question, honey?
Well, first I wanted to thank you and Jen McLean for pointing out that a lot of people are leaving the planet because we need a lot of help down here.
We need a lot of self-creation down here.
Okay. Yes.
And people who do not know that they have any responsibility or control in that are all involved in the fear and the anger, and so they're leaving. Okay? So that's the answer to that one. What's your next question?
So I know what to do for myself.
I get a big no on that. Because to know and not to do is not yet to know. You know it mentally when I say you're living it and doing it, sweetheart. I get a big no.
Correct, I'm not doing it.
Just from your statement, because we need a lot of help down here. That quickly sums up your perception and your belief system of the world. You see, I have no belief that older female actresses don't work in the industry. So I've had one of the best years I've had in a long time. Most of my friends aren't working. And the first thing, everything's really tough. Nothing's in production anymore, blah, 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 blah. And the world must match your belief system. So watch your thoughts, and you will get clear about what beliefs are in your way of creating what you want. All right, Judith? Do you understand? Sweetheart, do you understand? Okay, you get up every day and every night before you go to bed, and you state only in the positive everything you intend to create. Make sure you go to your love place first and feel into love, and at the end say, okay, universe, that's what I want. Come on and create it with me, and let go, knowing that it's already done. Okay? That's how you do it. So you call back in 2 weeks after you have consciously done that daily, and let me know how you're feeling. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Expect miracles. So I want to tell you all, I'm proud and happy to announce on October 22nd, I'm rolling out an amazing program that I have worked months on creating. It has workbooks. It has filmed segments on every different subject in our lives. It is a one-stop, complete creation package. And I'll be rolling it out on October 22nd. So excited to bring this complete creation package to you all. There are absolutely payment plans available for everyone. If you want the whole thing, everything I teach in one place, this is going to be it. All right, let's say it together, loud and proud. I love me. I love me. Woo! And I love me even more, because I know that's what it's all about.
Thank you for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.